Once again, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the broadcast. Let's get you informed. We want to take a look at the history of power blackouts in this year. Bearing in mind, just yesterday on the 10th of December, we experienced the third power blackout in 3 months. Now, let's take a look at the number of power blackouts that we have suffered as a country in the course of this year. The most recent one, as I mentioned, being on the 10th of December 2023. Thereafter, we had yet another power outage on the 11th of November, on the 25th of August, and the 4th of March 2023. All this happening this year. So 4 in total have occurred. On the 25th of August 2023, that's when we experienced the country's second major power blackout after the first one that occurred on 4th March 2023. And according to the government officials, Kenya awoke Saturday morning and found out that it was still without electricity after an unexplained power outage Friday night. And the shutdown happened in the country's main international airport, which was suffered, and major hospitals as well, and led to a rare public apology by government ministers. And according to KPLC, the power blackout was caused by system disturbance, leading to loss of bulk power supply. And that's when we heard from the Transport Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen, who said he is really sorry for what happened. There was no excuse worth reporting, and there is no reason why the airport is in darkness. Remember, in the recent power blackout, the airport terminals, the most busy ones, were rendered in darkness, complete darkness for some time due to the power blackout and the generators not picking up. Shifting focus to what Lake Turkana Wind Power Plant said, they said they were forced to go offline and stop generation following an overvoltage in the national grid, which caused the power plant to go off automatically to avoid extreme damage. Remember, the Energy Cabinet Secretary Davis Chirchir and the KPLC CEO were summoned by the National Assembly Energy Committee in September. But fast forward to 11th November 2023, that's when we experienced the third major blackout in the country this year. And we heard from KPLC in a brief statement that please be advised that we've lost bulk 66 kV supply, affecting all the feeders. Kindly be patient as restoration was underway. That was the message on the 11th of November. The blackout starting on Friday evening, crossing over till Saturday. On the 10th of December, most recently, that's when we had the third major blackout, and according to KPLC, power outage was occasioned by system disturbance. The Energy Cabinet Secretary has been quoted saying the nationwide blackout was caused by an overload in the Kisumu-Muhoroni power line. And according to the Cabinet Secretary, that overload forced the system to shut down, and the line is planned to carry 80 megawatts, but was carrying 149 megawatts as of the time of the blackout. Remember, the Cabinet Secretary said the government has secured funding from South Korea to construct an alternative line linking Narok, Bomet, Awendo as part of efforts to load shed. There are also further plans to fast-track critical transmission lines to deload the existing lines and strengthen the grid. Remember that blackout on Sunday affected 2 of the busiest JKIA terminals, with the Airports Authority explaining that the backup generators serving those terminals had failed to immediately activate. We'll definitely keep you updated on the latest developments regarding the power blackout that was experienced in the country just yesterday. But still on that particular beat of news, Kenyans should